We'll do the best we can do. We'll do the best we can do with what we got, right? Allergies kicking up some dust, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and get this out the way. What's up, everybody? Left Farmer Serving 3. How y'all doing? Guava to everybody. Happy Sugar-Free Sunday. Sugar-Free Sunday is paying attention to what's going in your body. Flipping over all products, reading the label, not that that's really going to matter no more after this month, but Sugar-Free Sunday is pretty much trying to pay attention to what we are putting in our body so we can get healthier. You have no idea how many carbs and how much sugar that you're putting into your body. You're putting all these carbohydrates in your body and putting all the sugar in your body, and it's literally wiping us out. And you don't know why you have these diseases. Certain diseases never ran in your family. Certain diseases are just attacking us, inflammation and everything else, and we wondering why we are all dying so early. This is it. It's sugar. It's sugar. It's sugar. It's sugar. So I just want to say that, and I'm going to try my best to start every video with reminding you of Sugar-Free Sunday and trying to get a little bit healthier. All you can do is try. Damn, just try. I ain't saying you're going to succeed. I'm saying, damn, try, okay? Let's get into it. I told y'all yesterday about the segregation. How many people did not believe me in that thing, and they was like, that's not true. That's not true. Everybody, it was so many people telling me I didn't know what I was talking about. And I left all of those people in that live stream just so I said, what did I tell y'all? Don't listen to me. Go back and read it. Go back and do your own information. So I left all them goofballs in there telling me I was lying. I left all them ding-dongs in there telling me I didn't know what I was talking about. So when everybody actually went back and did the research and did the reading, they saw, yo, it was real. It ain't what people think. When they destroyed the DEI initiative, that's segregation. That is the beginning of the segregation. Because now they can say, we don't want your kind here. It ain't just about people's sexuality and who they feel like they are on the inside. It ain't just about that, okay? It's about now, it's universal across the board. And universal across the board means, hey, yo, I don't want you here either. And here we are. So my main purpose today was to make sure that everybody know that a lot of those comments and a lot of those people that was in the live stream took their comments out. I didn't do that. I'm just here to tell you right now, all those people took their own comments out. A lot of them did. A lot of them is still there, but a lot of them people took their comment down because they see Muggs was attacking them. Like, go read yourself. They ain't reading, or they trying to start some mess. Listen, I'm not telling you what I think. I'm telling you what their master is saying. I'm just repeating this ding dong. You know what I mean? So this is what we talking about today. All right. Now, it all started with manipulation. Manipulation. That's how this all started. A lot of dumb people were manipulated. And now here we are. We were manipulated. Well, not we. We shit. Not me. They were manipulated into thinking that this man loved them. Okay, they were manipulated, and here we are. Okay, now they singing the blues and crying. I can't look on YouTube without seeing some people crying about what they done did, or they wives and husbands got deported. Okay, let's get back into it. They were manipulated, and now they was deported. The man told you he was going to deport you. He didn't give a damn if it was your kids. He didn't give a damn if it was your mama. He ain't care if it was your grandmammy. He said he was going to do the most biggest mass deportation in world history. He told you. And everybody went up against me talking about some. That's not what he means. He means he's just taking criminals. If that man took all the criminals, that still wouldn't be the biggest mass deportation in history. That's what I kept trying to tell goofy mugs. If he took every last illegal immigrant criminal, illegal immigrant criminal, like he said, if he did that, he would never make the most biggest deportation in history, because there's not that many mugs over here that's illegal criminals. There are some illegal immigrants here. They're not criminals. A lot of those people are working your fields and picking your doggone corn and strawberries. Just because they are here illegally don't mean that they're looking at your daughter. So he played y'all. Y'all was manipulated into thinking anybody that got a little bit more melanin than y'all do, that they was coming to kill you. He said it. Your boy said it. He said, what did he call them? He called them grapist. He called them thieves. He called them hoodlums. He called them gang members. He called them drug dealers. He called them murderers. He said all of that, and he never said. Nobody ever said it's just people over here just illegally. Nobody said that. Nobody concentrated. He was playing with words. I told you I hate people to play with words. He was playing with words, and y'all was manipulated into believing that bullshit. Just because they over here illegally don't mean that they are trying to kill everybody. You know what I mean? They over here trying to escape tyranny from their own spot. That's why they keeping a low. Look, if they was here trying to be criminals and lunatics, don't you think they will be asking for more money when they working all of this stuff? Don't you think they would be like, look, I'm not about to make 25 cents on the dollar. You owe me like $29 an hour for picking these strawberries. No, they trying to keep a low profile because they know they over here and ain't got no business over here like this. And they trying to do this just until they can get their status together. The real criminals is the ones, but it ain't that many of them where you gonna have a mass deportation in history. Deportation. Now we got segregation. Lead Farmer, he's not racist. Why do you keep thinking he's racist, Lead Farmer? Lead Farmer, I don't understand why you keep saying that man is racist. He's never said anything about he doesn't like black people or brown people. That's just not true. And everybody thought I was going in too hard when I said, look, if you voted for this dude, stay the hell away from me. But now you realize it's just not just brown people, it's poor people. You're poor. You keep trying to vote for rich people and you don't realize you're poor. You're poor. If you crying because you just lost your job, you poor. I don't care how much money you make. If you crying because you just lost your job because you just got fired by big old lemon meringue pie face, you're poor. You depend on an income every single day. You're poor. We're all poor. So you thought you was better than me because you brighter skin than me, and here we are. Dumbasses. And now he's made it. Everybody was like, yeah, we don't want them kind of people with them weird sexualities coming in our bathrooms and stuff and with our kids and stuff. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I get it. I get it. But you mean to tell me you going to make a whole damn law and a whole damn everything that's going to wipe us all out across the board because this dude like to dress up like Tootsie. You shot yourself in the foot. You shot yourself in the foot. Do I agree with all of that stuff? No, I don't. No, I don't agree with all of that stuff. I do think, listen, hey man, you got a lot going on, okay? I don't feel like explaining this to my kids. But at the same time, I'm still not gonna shoot myself in the foot and destroy the Constitution because of something that I don't agree with. Yo, deportation worked all the way to segregation. And now they trying to make it so black and brown people ain't a, why do I keep saying black and brown people? You're poor. Poor people. Black, brown, and poor white people won't be allowed to do certain shit, go certain places. Y'all think y'all safe because you brighter skinned than me. It ain't that. It's your wallet. It's your wallet. I'm telling you this though. I wanted to start this video out with the facts before we got into the solution. I wanted to start the video out with the problem and the facts. And then we're going to get right into the solution, right? I'm trying to even remember all the stuff I put on there. What was it? It was segregation, deportation, manipulation, high inflation. High inflation. Y'all said he's going to chop down the prices because, Grandpa Joe is raising the prices on eggs. How you like them eggs now? What them eggs tasting like right now? Oh, you don't know because you can't afford none. Thank you, the Sandman. I'm going to add that to my title. Segregation, deportation, high inflation, and education. Ooh, he is literally physically removing every Asian across the nation. Feel like I'm about to start spitting some bars, son. He's getting rid of the Board of Education. How do you get rid of the Department of Education? How do you, yo, I don't care whether you voted for him or not. I'm just trying to make sense of it, and maybe you can help me. Okay, maybe you can help me. What the hell does getting rid of the Department of Education have to do with fraud, criminals, illegal criminal aliens? Please, can somebody tell me in knowing good and well we ranking some of the lowest in the world with education? Can somebody please tell me what the hell this got to do? Why he's sitting over here giving Pootie Tang a pedicure, rubbing his feet like Pootie Tang been hard at work all day, blowing up a whole nother country. So he said, oh, you been having a hard day at work, honey? Sit down, let me rub your feet. Here, I poured you some nice warm vodka just the way you like it. He over there rubbing his feet talking about we had a beautiful phone call. You ain't had no beautiful phone call. You over there rubbing that man's feet. Giving him a back massage while he telling you all about his problems. He want the rest of that land over there that they won't just give him. And here we go. What the hell does getting rid of the Department of Education have to do with fixing America and making America better? What does any of this have to do with trying to make America better? Now, I'm asking the dum-dums that voted for him. Cause your kids is gonna be affected too. Your children gonna be affected too. What does getting rid of federal grants to students that earned it? How is that help? How is that helping our children escalate in higher education? How? Somebody tell me. Stop worrying about the trolls. They're doing their job. They on the clock. Please don't mention a troll again, please. The people that mention the trolls is trolls to me. The trolls have a job to do. That's what they do for a living. Let them do their job. Let's get into it now. Let's repeat after me. Segregation, deportation, high inflation, manipulation, end of education. But they trying to make America what again? Yeah. Oh, discrimination. We'll melt discrimination on with segregation. They kissing cousins anyway. So here we go. Here we go. What should we be doing right now? Say you got a lump sum of money. Say you got a lump sum of money. Say you have a lump sum of money. What should we be investing in right now? If you could get your hands on a lump of money, which a lot of you can, with the things that we're seeing today, manipulation, segregation, deportation, high inflation, education being thrown to the wayside. What should you be thinking about right now, as bad as this is? What should you be thinking about right now? Because you know why I keep doing this? You know why I keep coming back with these videos? I keep coming back with these videos because I'm tired of seeing the news about how horrible things are. I'm tired of seeing the news about how wicked and evil these people are. I'm tired of looking at the news and I just keep hearing about what this damn demon did next. You know what? You know what I'm waiting to hear? Yo, Democrats, what is y'all doing, man? Y'all sitting up there at the podium and repeating everything that the news cycle is saying. We don't need you to keep on repeating what the news cycle is saying. That's their job. Your job, Democrats, is to get on y'all shit and be like, look, we have to stop him no matter what. Democrats, stop standing at the podium looking like you just shit your pants and sitting there and repeating after all of the news resources. We already got what he did wrong. And all y'all is saying is, you know, this is really bad. Could you think so? You think? No, you gotta be kidding me. Tell me what you're gonna do about it, Democrats. Because, hey, look, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100. If Democrats don't do nothing about it, motherfucker, you just as bad as he is. Every time Democrats had the ball in their court, they didn't just drop the ball. They threw that sumbitch. They spiked that sumbitch off and over the fence. Every time the Democrats had anything, any kind of way to stop them, they talking about some, well, that's not nice to do. So that's bad decorum. Man, punch a motherfucker. Hell is wrong with y'all? This man about to destroy America. And they talking about this is some bad decorum if we do it like that. I don't know. Somebody need to go up there and say, listen, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you what my mama told me when I was a kid. And you know, it's always honorable as a man to fight fair. You knuckle up, somebody knuckle up on you, but if they bigger than you and they cheating and they picking up weapons and stuff and you still trying to fight with your dukes up, but they keep hitting you with sticks and rocks. Look, my mama told me when somebody fighting you and they cheating and they getting the upper hand on you, man, pick up the biggest thing you can find and hit them with it. When they start cheating, all the rules of the game is over with. All the decorum and the honor. If you got a man that's fighting dishonorably, he is not a man. So you have to fight him like an animal. You don't fight an animal like trying to attack you with your fists up. You don't fight no bear. You don't fight no wolves like this. When you have an animal trying to attack you, you pick up anything you can to knock them out and keep your distance. This man is not honorable. He is not a man. Stop trying to act like he's a man. He's a demon. He's a devil. So we need to protect ourselves like this. We need to protect ourselves like we protecting ourselves from evil. We protecting ourselves from a demon. We protecting ourselves from a pack of wolves. Because that's what they're fighting like. They're fighting us like a pack of wolves. And they're treating us as such because they tearing us down to the bone. And they don't care, no remorse about your screams and your horror or your terror. They tearing us out the frame. They are attacking Americans, citizens, like a pack of wolves. Back to solutions. Solutions. What should we be investing in? What should you be investing in right now? Okay? I got the wrong list. Hold on. What should you be invested in? I'm going to tell you. Right now, as bad as things are, land is number one on my list. You need some land right now. Land. You need to invest in some sort of protection. You need some kind of weapon to protect you and your family because it's already come down to that. You need to come up with some sort of shelter, whether it be stationary or mobile, something like an RV, camper, bug out trailers. You need to be thinking about that right now. You need to be investing in food storage in any kind of way you can. I'm not about to sit and give you a damn canning class. Go buy some freaking SpaghettiOs and raviolis and put them shits away. Stop being ignorant. Let me tell you something. The people in this day, if your ignorance gonna get you and everybody else erased. Your foolish ignorance is gonna get your family deleted. You're fighting against monsters. And you don't even wanna know how to protect yourself. You don't even want to know what move to make in this day and time because you're too busy trying to look cute. For the life of me, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I get like, yo, ain't nothing wrong with trying to look cute or trying to look cool or whatever. It's a time and a place, y'all, family. It's a time and a place. See, I don't like being around people like that don't know when it's a time and a place. You understand? It's a time to act crazy. It's a time to have fun. And then it's a time to be like, hey, yo, we need to chill because something bad is coming. This is like, I'm going to tell you one thing that man said, old Pumpkinhead kept saying, like never before. He always say, those words, don't he? Like never before. He always says those words after everything he says. Evil. Like he always say whatever he gonna do, but he ended with like never before. That man ain't playing, he's a lunatic. One thing about psychopaths and sociopaths and lunatics, they don't know that they're hurting people. You could be squealing like a pig and bleeding your own blood juices. He doesn't realize that you're hurt because he doesn't feel it. As long as he doesn't feel it, he doesn't know what kind of pain you're going through. He has no empathy nor sympathy. He doesn't recognize that. He can't look at your face and see that you're sad. He got all America, even the ones that voted for him, coming at his throat, and he still don't get it. He said today on the news, he was like, yeah, I know they don't like it, but, we got to do it. We got to do it. But America don't want that, though. Even the people that voted for you told you, yeah, they ain't feeling this, though. He said, yeah, I know, but we just got to do it. We just got to do it. Here we are. I'm just going to say this, because right now I'm trying to load up and get my stuff together, because I'm on a mission right now. I got to make a run out of town and come right back. But I'm telling you this. We need to be investing in land right now. Listen to me. Right now. If you ain't never thought about it before, right now, you need to be investing in weaponry to protect yourself, even if you don't believe in it. Guess what? For everybody that don't believe in carrying a firearm on their hip, you'll fail miserably. You gonna be one of the ones that you don't do nothing but run. You will never be able to stand and fight, because I'm gonna tell you something. All of these people that love that man's dirty draws, they armed to the teeth. They armed to the teeth, you hear me? And they ain't scared to tell you or show you that they are. And you sitting here talking about well, I think they're a little dangerous. They are dangerous. You know what makes a firearm even more dangerous? When he's the only one that got one. You talking about firearms are dangerous. They are dangerous. But they're even more dangerous when you don't have one and he does. You think because you don't believe in protecting yourself with the Second Amendment, and you think that you don't believe in owning a firearm on your hip, you think that he gonna say, oh, I'm sorry, I can't rob you with my gun. I didn't know you wasn't armed. Well, I guess I won't rob you then. I guess I just won't kidnap you then. I didn't know you ain't had no firearm to defend yourself. So yeah, firearms are dangerous. Cause that's what they was built to do, be dangerous. If you buy a firearm, you better hope it's dangerous. If it's not, you got the wrong shit in your hand. That's a banana. Right now, you need to be working on purchasing land, looking for land. I'm going to say however you can get your hands on it. That's all I'm saying. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Don't ask me, should I take out a loan? Don't ask me, should I cash in this and your 401k? Don't ask me shit. All I'm saying is a man right now without no ground to stand on is a man that's going to be a weary traveler. When I tell you a man with no land to stand on, what I mean is a man that has nowhere to draw his line. and tell another mother, cross this line and I will be forced to defend myself. A man with no land to stand on, you gonna always be wandering. You gonna be moving like cattle, wild horses. It come a time where we gotta draw the line. You gotta stand your ground and draw your line in the sand. And if you ain't got nowhere to do that, listen here, listen here. Everybody said, well, lad, if they taking all this and taking all that, they can take your land. And here is where I'll die. See, all that other shit that they taken from us, that was them controlling us. They're taking their control back. They're trying to play you like a child. They're taking your candy away from you. They're taking away your PlayStation. That's what they're doing right now. When you take a man's land, that's where we call it a day. All that other stuff make me nervous. All that other stuff they doing and taking and manipulating, that make me a little bit, okay, I'm on guard. But man, when you start trying to come and tell me, like they did back in the day, black folks can't own no land, that's where we gonna have a problem. That's where we gonna have a problem with that segregation bullshit. Shit, let me tell you something. I've done dumber shit for dumber shit in my life. I've done dumber shit for dumber shit in my life. Now that I'm older and I actually have things to actually die for and people that I will die for, see, when I was younger, I was a knucklehead. I didn't know no better. I'm older, I'm wiser, and now I know it's things that you ignore, and then it's things that you die for. All them great people in history, the reason why they still reading about them people, them great people, because they had to die to keep the rest of us safe. And if that's what it gotta be, that's what it's gotta be. No, do I want to die? No. Just like the next man, I don't want to die. But do I want to go out like my ancestors? Hell no. Keep it funky with me now. Do I want to die? No. No, I don't. Just like anybody. Don't nobody want to die. But do I want to be enslaved? Absolutely not. And I'll die before that happens. These people don't understand. You need to be ready for anything right now. They are literally right now overnight. So much went down overnight. You need to be ready for anything. And when I say anything, you can pretty much go back in history and start to and really see what's coming. All of them burning fires in your front yard bullshit. You think that's not about to happen? You see what happened to them twins that went up missing and they found them on that mountain? This is happening more and more and more. They keep on finding us somewhere up against a tree some damn where. Stay together and stay strapped. And I'm even put it one quicker and keep a couple spare damn magazines on you. And I'm not talking about ebony or jet. Stay strapped and keep a couple magazines with you too. Because it's always way more of them. Let me have you ever noticed it's almost always way more of them suckers than it is just you just walking down the street. Because they can't do shit by themselves. They cowards. That's why they prey on people walking alone because they cowards. You ain't gonna never see not one dude try to come up and take out one other dude. No, it's gonna be about 4, 5, 6 of them cornered somebody. You know what I mean? So you mean to tell me this is a bad thing? Somebody just said it in the chat. Get your health up. Get healthier. Be ready to run. Be ready to jog. Be ready to defend yourself. The reason I say all of that, because if that's what happens, that's what happens. We have no more allies here in this country to the point where if anything go off, if anybody knuckle up with us, any other country want to knuckle up with us, we literally, listen, I'm going to tell y'all something too that you don't even probably, I know you know, but you may need a reminder. There has not been no real battle on this soil since the Civil War. There has not been a back and forth battle on American soil since the Civil War. We don't even know what that shit look like unless you've been to war somewhere else. These Americans, we so spoiled and fat and happy that we don't realize that could start right here. Because we don't have no more allies and say, hey, meet me over there on that island and let's fight. There ain't no more of that shit. Or we go over there and fight you on your turf. Ain't no more of that. Ain't no more of that. We done withdrew from all of that. So now, if we mess around and go to war again, listen to me. We in this generation is going to be alive to hear bombs drop. Us alive is going to be, we're going to be here alive to witness drone attacks right here on American soil. And look how close we are to it happening. China is getting rid of, was it China? Don't quote me on that. Got rid of U.S. currency, done got rid of the dollar. Your money, everybody keep talking about some gold and silver, gold and silver, gold and silver, stock gold and silver for what? Who gonna take it? Ain't nobody interested. Right, it's gonna be BRICS currency. Exactly, Queen, exactly. You're going to be trying to pull out your money to pay for shit. That's why I'm telling you right now, look, get your land now. Get your weapons now. Get your shit that you need now. Get your food now, because you may pull out your wad of money and it's worthless. That's like handing them a stack of freaking notebook paper. All you're going to be able to do on American currency is write your note, Dear John letters to people. I'm sitting here, man. I'm sitting here. And all I keep thinking about, the reason I keep doing these videos, I can't stop thinking about the people that just don't give a shit. I was talking to my friend. I had to hang up on that sumbitch. I had to hang up on him. Because he was like, yeah. And I'm trying to tell him, what to do. And maybe he needs to start getting himself together or whatever. He my best friend. I love him. But he like, man, I don't be watching the news. I ain't even known that. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I didn't say, did you watch the game, motherfucker? I said, these mugs done cranked up segregation. Yeah, I don't be watching the news. Man, click. Dude, don't come to me needing no help. You ain't got no food. You ain't got no water. And you trying to tell me you just bought a bottle of Don Julio, knowing good and well you a stone skip away from getting food stamps? Stop talking to me, man. I don't care if we was raised together. I never want to see you again if you this freaking stupid. You mean to tell me, look, I don't watch the news like that either. But when I keep on hearing that people want to kill me, and wear my damn skin like a unitard, I need to pay attention, whether it's real or it's fake. You hear me? Listen, late at night, when you hear something keep tapping on your window, do you just, after it keep tapping on your window for about a half an hour, do you keep on saying, oh, that's just the wind? And then you hear it tapping on your window in a pattern, like a song? No, you gonna get up, grab your strap, and peek out the window, right? That's something is warning you that it's coming to get you. So that's me. I wouldn't be looking out the window if I don't got no reason to look out the window. I don't watch the news if I don't got no reason to watch the news. But right now, everybody should be keeping their eye on everything and everybody around us, even if it's false, even if it's fake, even if it's made up, even if it's a rumor. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you don't know if it is. This is the age of deception. Oh, that's another one. Deception, manipulation, segregation, high inflation, education. We need to be paying attention to everything, because right now it's like us going through this jungle. It's like us going through this jungle right here, right? You don't just go walking through this damn jungle like that, you know what I mean? You don't go walking through them woods like nothing, like you ain't got a care in the world. You know what? You know their woods. I know their woods. It's the forest, right? But do you just walk in there looking up at the sky, giggling and grinning and shit? No. You keep your eyes on the ground. You make sure you ain't about to step on a damn rattlesnake or a black snake or a damn cottonmouth. You keep your eyes on the branches because you don't know if it's ticks on this mug. You keep your eyes in the air. You keep your head on swivel because anything can be camouflaged in this shit right here. Anything. So even though there may not be a snake in a 10-mile radius right now, do you want to trust that? And go skipping through this mug like Hansel and Gretel? My cousin was here and I told him, watch your step. Well, it's wintertime, so no, damn it, no, watch your step. I live here, I know. Watch your step. Cause a rattlesnake this is what a rattlesnake look like when you walking too fast. See that? That's what a rattlesnake look like. It look like the rest of this shit. You will step right over a rattlesnake and not know you just stepped over this rattlesnake. That's the world we living in. So everybody pay attention to everybody. Even the news places you don't like. People don't want to see Fox News, right? People don't want to watch Fox News because they know they all up that dude butt crack. But I say you should watch. Because he's not going to talk like that on other news media outlets. He feels comfortable on Fox News and he tells them everything like he in his own bedroom. And that's where he keep on telling on himself at. And he don't even realize he telling on himself, or he just don't give a shit. This mug cutting off Medicaid, Medicare, and all the damn veterans. What is the veterans gonna do? What is our elders gonna do? What is people gonna do in these nursing homes? What is people gonna do about child care? What is people gonna do about their medication? People on oxygen, people with diabetes, people with pre-existing conditions like the woman tried to help you with. Insurance companies is dropping everybody like rocks in the river. What we gonna do? And we sitting here twiddling our thumbs and paying attention to trolls. See, trolls have a job to do. Trolls are put here to distract you from listening to somebody with a little bit of damn sense. And I ain't just talking about trolls on social media. I'm talking about trolls in our life out here too. Your friends, your family keep thinking that you crazy. Because, listen, how many people right here is 1,200 people in the house right now? How many people know people that don't got a freaking clue about anything that's happening right now and you preparing for it, so they think your ass is crazy? I raise 2 hands. When you tell them anything about what's going on right now, they say, oh, you over exaggerate. Oh, you blowing this up into something that it ain't gotta be. Oh, you thinking too hard than it is. Oh, it ain't that serious. Oh, that'll never happen. I told my best friend a million times what this idiot was gonna do. He said, Led, he can't do that. He'll never get away with that. He can't pull that off. Month after month after month after month till he became president, and then month after that. He kept telling me he can't do that, and I keep having to call him back. You see that shit then? Did you see it? See, that's why I moved. I moved away from there, man. I moved away from my hometown because I was surrounded by people like that, man. You have to listen. Remember, we was talking about yesterday. We was talking about what it meant to come out of her. Remember that when I asked y'all, what does it mean in the scriptures when the Bible says to come out of her, my people? Remember, and we define that in a bunch of different ways. Part of that is to get away from people that stagnated like that because they make you stagnate. You cannot succeed and go on your own journey and your own path and succeed at anything if you stagnated right here with a bunch of other dumb motherfuckers. You can't. And people think they the smartest one in the room because you surround yourself with freaking idiots. So you never want to leave. You never want to move on. So you like, man, I got it good here. I'm the king of New York. But you don't realize everybody around you is a fucking bumbling idiot. You won't know that you are a bumbling idiot as well until you move to another state with people that's smarter than you, people that's wiser than you, people that's more educated than you, people that's own their shit more than you. They own businesses, they own land, they own operations, and you sitting here and you was just the best dancer in the club. The city loved you because you the best dancer in the club. But you go to another city and another state and realize you ain't shit. Get away from people that's keeping you planted in that stagnation. Get you some land. Get you some protection. I don't care. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Get you some protection to protect you and your family. Keep your eyes on swivel with these dumb goofballs. Listen and pay attention to everything they saying. Cause they not playing. And if you think, listen, this is from me to you. If your family think you going too far, and you have to question yourself and think that you think you may be going a little too far on your preparations, that means double your efforts. I'm gonna say it. As soon as you doubt yourself and think that you're doing too much right now, you've stocked enough food, you stocked enough things, you got enough ammo, you got enough weapons, you got enough land. Soon as you start doubting yourself and thinking that, double your efforts. All I can say, family, is get ready for the worst. Get ready for some shit we in this country have never seen before. We ain't never seen this before. We're already making history. We're already making history. Because nobody has ever seen this much evil in this country since they came over on this rock. We've only heard and read a few passages of the evil and the torture and the wickedness that happened when folks came over on this rock and what they did to other folks, right? We never seen it though. We see it right now. We are literally reliving history. Now here's the difference. We know, because we done read history. We done paid attention to history. We read our history books. See, here's the difference. Now that we know how they did our ancestors, now that we know how they did the natives, the question is, are we gonna let them do that to us? See, that's the difference. See, back in the day, the natives and the indigenous, right? They didn't know no better. They didn't know what was about to happen. They ain't have no history of these people that was about to do this horrible stuff to them. They didn't know. They didn't know a human being could be this wicked. So that's why they guards was always down. They was never fully loaded because they was like, ain't nobody in their right mind will come and want none of this smoke. Unfortunately, they was wrong. And now here we are. With no trace of them, no trace of the natives and the indigenous people. No trace of them. You got to go find them like a damn vintage Transformer toy. The difference between our ancestors and the natives and the indigenous, the difference between them and us, that we know better. We know what they're up to. We know what they want to do. We know. And the only question is, are you going to let this shit happen again with you knowing the truth? We know the truth. We know what they did. We know what's coming. Listen, the man is literally following a blueprint of everything wicked. The man is literally following a blueprint of everything that has been done wicked in history. He is. Look at him. Everything he's doing, everything was done by the dude with the little mustache back in history. Everything he's doing was done by them folks that came over on them wooden ships. Everything he's doing. He's dividing. He's dividing while the pie-faced fucker is over here conquering. They ain't doing nothing. Look, Pumpkinhead, Pie Face, and Maybelline. What's his name? Vance. Maybelline. Pumpkinhead, Pie Face, and Maybelline is the living equivalent of 3-card Monty. We have 3-card Monty running the government. It's 3 damn walnut shell head motherfuckers running the shit right now. Look, keep your eye on it. 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 You following his left hand, but then every blue moon, your eyes go to his right hand. You never pay that middle nut no attention. He done slipped that shit in his pocket a long time ago. So while we over here watching him say crazy shit, he over here talking crazy and reckless on the news. Pie Face is over here crying and talk about some please buy my car, please listen to my demo. But the dude in the middle, Maybelline, is somewhere tearing the club up when ain't nobody paying him no mind. And it just keeps switching. So when Maybelline start acting up, we paying Maybelline some attention. Nobody ever takes their eyes off of Pumpkinhead. So when Pumpkinhead cutting up, Maybelline cutting up, then old Pie Face over here tearing the club up. It's a distraction and it's a divide and conquer. While this dude is over here dividing, this dude is over here conquering. Don't you ever seen, you've seen runs and plays like this in sports. You watch shit like this in football. Look, he go for the pass, he do a handoff and do this. Spin. The whole team is running after the dude that got the handoff and did the spin, right? He don't even got the fucking ball. That dude is already running to the goalpost. The dude that actually got the ball is about to score a touchdown. That's what's happening right now. For all y'all sports fans that love sports so much, you don't recognize this shit? You don't recognize this from just watching every Sunday night football? You don't recognize this right here? This is a fake pass. This dude don't got the damn ball. He do. We so busy listening to this lunatic, we ain't seeing this dude tearing the club up over in the corner. That's why when Pie Face got on that stage with that chainsaw and them crazy glasses and them crazy clothes, we so busy talking about how crazy Pie Face is, we don't realize Pumpkinhead over here signing all kind of crazy ass executive orders to bring us back to the dark ages. Pay attention and watch what happened. Every time one of them start flaring up, the other one is doing something evil and ended up signing some shit or doing some shit that cost a bunch of thousands of people their jobs or something, or their lives. And then they all simmer down again. And then another one simmer up and flare up. And then this dude over here doing some shit in the dark. Watch how this been going on every fucking week, every week. This dude will be all in the news, all in other people's videos. Come to death row. While this dude is doing the real dirt. That's all I got on that. I said, you know what? I can't leave yet without spitting this shit out. I can't. Because, look, it's people out there that don't even have a clue how serious this is. It's people, you have friends and you have family members that have no freaking clue how serious of a problem we got. You know what? Y'all sit here and watch them kids and Sally Struthers, them kids, them big old bellies, them flies on their face, and be like, oh, poor little hungry kids. Let's talk about that. Remember them in the arms of the angels. Fly away, Sally Struthers. Out there with them kids with them big ass bellies because they hungry and them flies on them and shit. Remember that? Middle of the night. She like, for $1.25, for 1.25 cents a week, you can feed this whole motherfucking village. Well, you a millionaire. Crazy ass, you a millionaire. What you need my 25 cents for? If you give them 200,000, you mean tell me they'll eat till 2050. Everybody looked at them and was like, oh, poor little hungry African kids. Can you imagine if Europeans and Canadians is looking at our asses with flies on our asses, buck naked in some doo-doo water, talking about some, oh, poor hungry ass Americans? They look horrible. They are in a war-torn zone, and we gonna be over there, look, for like 25 cents a week, you could feed all the projects. You know why you ain't never thought of that shit? Because we think we too good for that to happen to us. We think that we're too good to become a third world country. We think that we're too good to become so poor and riddled up in all of these structures we've built over all this time, we think that'll stand forever. We think that nobody can touch that shit. See, you was almost right, but we don't realize the perfect storm of evil just happened. We don't even realize the perfect storm just happened. All of the chips fell in line, like I said months ago, last summer. I said it. Everything is lining up. And if that last freaking boot drop, man, we're screwed. And here we are. We are in the line to become one of them third world countries, being dictated and controlled by other countries. Yeah, big strong America, big strong empire. Listen, and then the other countries is looking at us laughing. Other countries is looking at us like, y'all stupid. Other countries around the whole world, man, y'all stupid. Y'all, look, every country around the world wish they had our freedoms. Every country around the world, I've been on this YouTube a long time, for many years, and you know what I always hear? Oh man, wish I could own a gun. Wish we could own guns. Wish we could own knives. Wish we could own land. Every other country say that. We one of the only countries we can still own our own firearms. We can still own our own land. We can still own all this shit and ain't got wish we had a freedom of speech. You know they'll cut my hand off if they even knew I was on YouTube. Did you know it's countries out there that can't be on social media? Did you know it's countries out there that it's illegal to be on social media? Have you ever been shopping online and you see somebody and all you see is their hands like this, working on something and showing you how this product works? Have you ever seen that? You'll see their feet and you'll see their hands. You never see their face. How many times have you been online shopping and seen that? They only show you their hands. They ain't doing that because they really want you to see this product, because you would like to see their whole body so you can see how big or how tall this tent is or how exactly much weight can it hold. You want to see their whole body. It's illegal for them to show their face. They're the ones producing it and they have to sell it, but yet it's still illegal for them to be on social media. Go look it up. And we think that won't happen to us. So, man, we in trouble, man. We in trouble. And here's the worst part. If Democrats don't do something about this shit like right now, they are as bad as he is. Let me tell you something. Let's be honest. When you see somebody this weak, do you respect them? You can't respect them. Remember that? If you see somebody this weak, let me tell you this. It's two things that will never be the same. America will never be the same. Ever. Listen, not in several lifetimes it will take to repair this. If this stopped now, America will never be the same. And number two, Democratic Party will never be the same. I have never seen so many punk ass, weak ass people. Look, all I keep hearing every time this dude basically stabs somebody in the back, and here come Grandpa, here, have a shiny nickel. Man, somebody need to throw some blows and stop telling us what he's doing. We can see. Do something. Your job is to do something when you see shit like this. That's all. Listen, you got one job. Democrats, y'all got one job. You've been waiting all this time. You got a lifelong position. In these positions, you got one job. You've been waiting for 40 years, and your time to shine is finally happening, and you ain't doing shit. But telling everybody that's just not the way it's done. But he ain't doing shit the way it's done either. How is we still playing the rules of engagement when this mug, look, we are bringing a toothbrush to a gunfight, a sharpened shank. I hope and pray that you're fueled up enough and you have enough sense to be doing what you're supposed to be doing right now. It's gonna be, listen, it's gonna be, you're gonna, look. You're gonna lose some friends. You're gonna lose some friends right now. You may lose some family members right now. You may. Because everybody ain't gonna wanna agree with you. If people around me can't see this, get away from me. If anything that I'm saying right now is ridiculous to you, don't come back. If anything that I'm saying right now, mind you, I'm just repeating what these mugs are saying. If anything of that is ridiculous to you, stay away from me on social media and in real life, period. If you don't get it, go that way. And frankly, this is for family, friends, or foe. And frankly, if you want this to happen, I hope it happened to you first. Like Larry being cruel, I sure am. If this is okay with you, I hope you get your plate stacked high first of this bullshit salad sandwich. So if you love this shit, I want to sit and watch you eat it. Look. I want this to be a mukbang of bullshit. If you love this shit that's being fed to you right now, can I please sit and watch you eat it? Can you do a mukbang for me? I've never sat and watched a whole mukbang. But you know what? With the shit that they serving you on this silver platter, I would send you a super chat to sit and watch you devour this bullshit during your ridiculous ass mukbang. Cause people is eating this shit up. They love that man's dirty drawers. Let's do it. I'm with you. Stay away from me, man. I just want to be around people that's getting ready for battle. If you ain't trying to get ready for battle, stay away from me. I mean it. I mean it. And guess what? Ain't nothing wrong with me. Y'all seeing me flamed up and inflamed right now because I ain't never seen no shit like this before. And frankly, not only have I never seen nothing like this before, I have never seen this many people accepting it. I used to always think like, how did my ancestors just let one man with a gun, kind of lightweight, control this whole group? I used to kind of wonder that. It's no different. It's no different. Now, I get it, but it's no different than you raise a baby elephant and you tie that baby elephant's leg up to a chain and then you run that chain into a stake in the ground. And that baby elephant, his whole life, can't never move that leg. So now when that baby elephant is 400 tons and standing damn 20 feet high, and all you gotta do is keep that chain on his leg. You don't gotta tie it or tether it to anything. You don't gotta tether that chain to anything because his brain is chained up. So as long as that elephant got that chain around his leg, he will always think, I can't escape. They did that shit. And now they do it to like pet and zoo animals and circus animals, and we see it. And you don't think that they ain't doing that to us? You think that you're only being held down because of something that you didn't accomplish. The only things you haven't accomplished is trying to free your mind out of this bullshit that they got you chained to. Nothing is stopping you from moving forward. Nothing is stopping you from succeeding. Nothing is stopping you from being a hero. The only thing is stopping you is your fear of the chain they got on your brains. That's why I've been so inflamed lately. I'm fired up because I can't believe it's this many mugs walking around me every day that's this freaking stupid. I said it, stupid. It's this many people uninformed walking around me in a daze looking down at their damn phone. It baffles me. It confuses me. I seen a girl the other day almost get hit by a car because she's staring at her phone, walk in the middle of the street just because she thought she had the right of way to walk. That light had been changed. I'm sitting in my car watching this dumbass walk across the street doing her phone like this. The light done been changed and cars is coming. She about to get creamed like corn. Distracted. And she probably just watching some dumbass little tic-tac dance. We are fucked. I keep trying to think of myself like, okay, I'm ready, right? I'm ready for it. But how many people can you call on that's just as ready? How many people can you call on that's like, look, gear up? Man, it's slim pickings. It's slim pickings right now for you to call somebody and say, gear up, man, it's on. Somebody might have the gear, but ain't got the heart. Look, segregation, deportation, high inflation, education, all of this has been inflicted on us as we speak. And I ain't made none of it up. He did it, he's saying it, and he's owning it, and he's proud of it. Whoever is in charge that can stop him need to stop him and stop getting in front of the news press and having a damn press conference and repeating what he's doing. We know. Just do something about it. Why ain't nobody impeaching this dude? Why ain't nobody impeaching him? For all of these are heinous acts on the American people. All of us, whether you voted for him or not, everything he's doing, listen to me. I'm gonna say the word. I'm gonna say the word. I don't throw this word around lightly. Dude is a traitor. I'm going to throw one more. He's not a traitor. He's not a traitor. He's an asset. He's not a traitor. He's a double agent. He's always been one. He's always been one. He's always been buddies and lovers with Pootie Tang. He ain't even no real American. He don't give a shit about, just like Pie Face. Pie Face don't care about Americans because he ain't an American. He's a South African. Apartheid South African. Now I need to get that shit straight. Pumpkinhead ain't either. His whole family came from them people with them swastikas. And now he's in charge. He is a double agent. Everybody always talk about double agents and this and that. This is a real one staring you in your face staring you in your face, and you pretending that he's a real, true, grassroots American. This motherfucker want us all dead. He is a traitor and a double agent for some other country, and we sitting here taking a whooping, hoping he invite y'all, hope, well, the people that voted for him, hoping that he invites your dusty ass to his table for lunch. Your whole family lost their job. You lost your pension. You lost your Medicaid. You lost your Medicare. You lost your insurance. You're about to lose your house and everything else, but you still got that sign in your front yard waving like the American flag. You still got that bumper sticker on your damn raggedy ass Tesla car. You love him. Even if he want to kill you, you know who you are. You know who you are. If you still in love with that man, you know who you are. I told y'all who he was before. You invited him in. He's Count Dracula. You invited him in, and he in here now tearing the club up. As long as we kept that sumbitch at bay, keep him and his evil at bay, we was fine. Soon as you invited him in, y'all invited him into our dwelling, now he in here for good, ripping throats out. And you know who you are? You're his assistant. You damn Renfield. You his little wicked, evil, stupid ass assistant that like to eat bugs and eat his doo-doo. Everybody that's helping this man is still rooting for that man. You know different. You like Igor. You his nasty little filthy assistant. You'll never be a vampire. You know, like on Blade. You a familiar. You'll never be a vampire. You'll never be a real one. You just a wannabe. Everybody that's still rooting for that man while he tearing up America, you are just a familiar. You a wannabe. You'll never be. You'll never be. No matter how much you admire him, you will never be him. Because you ain't shit. So that's why you won't just take your lips off his cheeks. Because you praying that if you just keep your lips on him, just like one of them damn moray fish to be on sharks, you hope he drops some crumbs down to your goofy ass. That's why everybody is sitting there suckling on this man like a freaking cow tit, because you praying that while he devouring all of America and the rest of America just falling out his mouth, the crumbs of the poor and the crumbs of the needy is falling out his mouth. You praying to God that he could just come, you could just jump off his butt cheeks for 2 seconds and eat a little bit of crumbs so you can feel as strong as a great white shark. You're not. You're just a sucker. You're a leech. You can't eat on your own. You can't swim on your own. You need to be attached to somebody bigger and stronger and greater than you to eat, to feed. That's why y'all so attached to this man's asshole. Because you know you ain't never been shit, and you will never be shit without anybody with a little bit more power than you. They are attached to this dude's butt, praying he take a dump. Prepare yourself for anything. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I gotta go. Look, prepare yourself for anything right now, because none of this is unprecedented. Nobody on the whole planet Earth, not just in America, nobody on the whole planet Earth have never seen no shit like this. Nobody. Peace.